In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 NBA games happening on November 12th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 8 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 4 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Phoenix Suns versus Dallas Mavericks. The Phoenix Suns and Dallas Mavericks will face each other on Wednesday in NBA action at the American Airlines Center. The Suns remain slightly short on depth with Jalen Green still sidelined, while the Mavericks continue to monitor Derek Lively and Anthony Davis, who are both listed as questionable for this matchup. The Mavericks could benefit from Davis returning to the rotation, but recent form suggests otherwise. Their performances have fallen short, and it is surprising to see them favored here. The odds likely reflect the assumption that Davis will suit up, but even with him, the Mavericks have looked out of sync. The team's struggles have not been limited to one player. Even with a coaching change and some improved energy in the arena following Nico Harrison's departure, the on-court results have not improved. His previous trade decisions, particularly involving Luka, have not helped either. The Suns, on the other hand, have quietly built momentum, winning 5 of their last 6 games. They are starting to find rhythm and consistency, entering this contest after another solid performance. As our first pick for this matchup, the Phoenix Suns to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Phoenix Suns are averaging 116.9 points on 46.5% shooting and allowing 115 points on 47% shooting. The Suns are converting 38.5% of their three-point attempts and 80.8% from the free throw line. They are limiting opponents to 35.1% shooting from deep and collecting 42.8 rebounds per game. The Dallas Mavericks are scoring 107.2 points per game on 44.3% shooting while giving up 113.6 points on 45.9% shooting. The Mavericks are making 29.5% of their three-point shots and 75.4% of their free throws. They are holding opponents to 33.9% shooting from beyond the arc and pulling down 44.6 rebounds per game. Both teams have shown tendencies toward higher scoring outcomes when pace increases, and their defensive consistency has fluctuated. The statistical profiles point toward offensive opportunities on both ends, setting the stage for a potentially open game flow. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Lakers versus Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a Wednesday night in Oklahoma City, and the stage is set for a marquee matchup as the Los Angeles Lakers arrive in town. Luka Doncic and his teammates have been impressive through the early stretch of the season. They responded well after their recent loss to Atlanta by handling the struggling Hornets with a 121-111 victory on Monday. Tonight's challenge is much steeper, with the defending champions standing across from them. The last 2 meetings between these teams were decided by wide margins, but there's reason to believe this contest could stay tighter from start to finish. Oklahoma City enters this game on the second night of a back-to-back, a factor that could influence their performance, though perhaps only slightly. This group has been relentless in its approach, dominating opponents by an average of 14.4 points per game and winning 11 of 12 contests so far. Finding a weakness in this roster has been nearly impossible, even with 5 names appearing on the injury list. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to build a strong early season case for MVP recognition, and if the Thunder maintain their current pace, several franchise and league marks may fall in the months ahead. After a brief lull, Oklahoma City has started delivering again for bettors, covering in 7 of their last 10 outings. Over the past 2 seasons, they've shown that when this team gains momentum, they become one of the most reliable sides to back. Still, the situation tonight carries some caution. The Thunder are worn down from the schedule and short-handed due to injuries. Meanwhile, the Lakers have quietly built consistency, winning 8 of their first 11 games against the spread. Even more impressive, they've won outright in 5 of 7 contests as underdogs. With national coverage adding an extra layer of motivation, both sides should be fully engaged. Oklahoma City has yet to lose at home, holding a perfect 5-0 record, but there's a sense that the Lakers, and particularly Doncic, bench might arrive ready for the challenge. The recent front office shakeup that sent their new star to Los Angeles adds another intriguing twist. If the Lakers were to hand the defending champions their first home loss only a day after that news, the storylines would write themselves. The matchup carries some risk, yet the situation favors Los Angeles slightly. As our first pick for this matchup, the Los Angeles Lakers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Oklahoma City holds the edge defensively, but their scheduling disadvantage cannot be ignored. Fatigue often affects defensive intensity first, and the Lakers will try to exploit that by pushing the tempo whenever they find space. The Thunder are missing 3 of their key perimeter defenders, creating openings against 2 opposing scorers who each average more than 30 points per game. The Lakers rank 19th in defensive efficiency, leaving opportunities for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and company to attack. The conditions suggest that both offenses will find success, with rhythm overtaking resistance as the night wears on. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Hawks versus Sacramento Kings. The Atlanta Hawks will face the Sacramento Kings on Wednesday night at the Golden One Center in another chapter of NBA action. Atlanta continues to be without Trae Young, and the team is still monitoring Nickeil Alexander-Walker's status as he remains questionable for this game. On the other side, Sacramento is again missing Keegan Murray and Devin Carter, which continues to thin its rotation. The Kings have been piling up losses lately and have shown little resistance on the defensive end. That issue often worsens during the second night of a back-to-back. When fatigue becomes a factor, the Hawks, although still missing their star point guard, have quietly found some rhythm. They have won 3 of their last 4 contests and shown a noticeable improvement on defense. Atlanta has also pulled off 3 straight outright victories as an underdog. While they now enter this matchup as a slight favorite, their recent stretch of composed and balanced basketball suggests growing confidence and better team chemistry. Their recent performances point toward a steady upward trend, particularly against teams struggling with defensive discipline and endurance. As our first pick for this matchup, the Atlanta Hawks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. For a franchise known more for offense, Atlanta's recent defensive turn is a surprising shift. The Hawks closed a 3-game homestand with a 122-102 win over the Lakers and opened their current road trip with a 105-102 victory against the Clippers on Monday. The absence of Trae Young has reshaped the team's identity. Without his high-usage scoring and limited defensive impact, head coach Quinn Snyder has leaned on a more structured, defense-oriented approach. New addition Kristaps Porzingis has anchored the paint effectively, while Dyson Daniels has become a key perimeter disruptor. Daniels, nicknamed the Great Barrier Thief, led the league in steals by a wide margin in the 2024-2025 season and currently ranks 3rd in that category this year. The Hawks sit at number 21 in pace of play so far this season and rank 3rd from the bottom in that same statistic over their last 3 games. Sacramento, coming off the first night of a back-to-back, could find itself slowing down to Atlanta's tempo, especially with tired legs and a thin rotation. When both sides settle into a slower, defense-first rhythm, that style often dictates the overall flow of the game. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Denver Nuggets versus Los Angeles Clippers. The Denver Nuggets face the Los Angeles Clippers at the Intuit Dome on Wednesday night. The Clippers continue to compete without Kawhi Leonard and Bradley Beal, 2 of their main offensive weapons. The Nuggets, in contrast, enter this matchup with a completely clean injury report. Oddsmakers have only made the Clippers slight underdogs, but the setup of this game raises questions about their chances against a Denver team that has been in strong form lately. The Nuggets may be playing on 0 days of rest, yet the Clippers' limitations are hard to overlook with Leonard and Beal both unavailable. The tight point spread hints that Denver might rest key players after last night's contest, which adds uncertainty to the picture. Even so, the current dynamics between these teams point toward a clear difference in offensive capability and consistency. The Clippers' offense now relies heavily on James Harden, who must both score and facilitate nearly every possession for his team to stay competitive. When that burden grows too large, the offense tends to stall. Los Angeles has averaged only 106.6 points per game during its current 5-game losing streak. The output has been stagnant, and both Harden and Ivica Zubac have acknowledged that constant lineup changes are disrupting rhythm and chemistry. With no reliable secondary creators on the floor, the offense becomes predictable and easier to defend. As our first pick for this matchup, the Denver Nuggets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Denver Nuggets are averaging 124 points on 50.7% shooting while holding opponents to 110.7 points on 44.3% shooting. From long range, they connect on 35.2% of their attempts and convert 84.6% from the line. They limit opponents to 30.5% from deep and dominate the glass with 47.9 rebounds per game. The Los Angeles Clippers average 108.9 points on 47.9% shooting and give up 114 points on 47% shooting. They make 35.8% of their three-pointers and 80.3% of their free throws. Opponents shoot 39.4% from beyond the arc against them, and the Clippers collect 40.9 rebounds per game as our second pick for this matchup. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed, subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.